Autofocus. Keep tight, Cactus Jack Saloon. How's that gonna work? We gotta stay away from that. Okay, Gunfighter Championships. Wow, okay, here we go. Now, okay, we've got this Hotel. I love the way they spell Hotel. Hotel. Okay, so what are we filming on? That was normal. That was normal. Okay, now we're going to switch to 1/1000th of a second. 1/1000th of a second. Okay, now we're going to stop on 1/1000th of a second. 1/1000th of a second. Stopping now. And okay, switching shutter speeds to normal shutter speed. The sun's going to be in a different spot. Oh, switch to 500. 500. Okay, now we're gonna stop on 500th of a second. Going again on 500th of a second. Recording, zooming back. Okay, that's all the way back on 500th of a second. Recording on 1/60th or normal lens. Normal lens. Okay, second. Okay. And now we're going to stop. Now recording on 1/1000th of a second. 1/1000th of a second. Okay, now we're going to stop. What's the light going to be? I'm going to have to close up on that.
Don't come in this area. Just stay, go in that area. Don't get these in here? They'll do them themselves. That's what they got a dumpster for.
Okay, work is underway. Watch out for that stuff. Recording on normal. Depending on where the light is. This is early. Make a lot of difference.
book. That don't mean he knows what he's doing. He just wrote the book. Besides that, look at the window.
It was just the three of us. And I guess they want, there was such stuff to do.
Well, you could be, right?
It's probably the school for people. Exactly. If they went to a convention of tent makers or something for that name, it'd be okay. Yeah, well.
Good morning. They don't look realistic, do they? You gotta have rollies. Morning. A little bit smoother.
I'll let the other guys have all the big commands and all the fancy commands. I'm a good hell of a lot more.
Have you been in the movie? Have you been in the theater? Who was the producer, director? What's his name? Houston was a good one. Sam Houston or something like that.
Okay, go ahead.
Gunfight competition is different than most people think.
Yeah.
When you hear the term gunfighter, you think of the old quick draw.
Right.
But what we do out here is we tell a story of something that did happen or could have happened between the periods of 1870 and 1890.
And it's a competition too, right?
It's a competition. We have teams from, Utah, Arizona. I'm from California. And, we're just from all over hell.
Is it some sort of championship? I mean, I love it. I like the idea of it's going to be good.
This isn't championship.
No,
Just
Nevada
a-
championships
just
or
a-
anything like that?
Well, I'm number 3 in the nation.
Really? Yeah,
Number
you
3. Huh?
must be good.
But, see, we have 5 judges.
Yeah, okay.
And we're judged on different categories as your wardrobe, how
Yeah.
authentic is it, is your story a complete story, beginning, middle, and end, your walk and talk, your rigs.
Oh, it's like a play, in other words, almost,
We
sort of.
do stage productions in the dirt.
Oh, right, yeah. Well,
We
that'll
have
be
a
good.
10-minute time limit.
Yeah.
If you go over 10 minutes, then you're penalized.
Uh-huh.
And it's a wonderful thing, you know. We're portraying the Old West.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And,
It is.
I don't know. It's so damn much fun.
Well, I like the idea of that. That sounds good. You know, I was wondering what the heck was going on. So what you've got your background here, and you make the best of whatever you got there, and then go for it. And obviously, you shoot some guns with blanks too.
Right.
Guns, quick draw, guys get killed and stuff like that.
One of our main things is safety. If one of the judges feels that you're doing something unsafe,
Uh-huh.
then he'll mark you down.
All right.
And if it's too unsafe, they'll stop you right there on the spot. All
Like,
of our weapons will be loaded with the same ammunition supplied by Superior Industries,
Yeah.
who makes blank ammunition for movies and all that kind
Uh-huh.
of stuff. So we all know that our loads, I could shoot you at 10 foot and you wouldn't feel anything.
Closer though, you get the wad coming out or something,
There's
right?
no wads.
There's no wads.
No.
Oh.
They're
right.
all specially made with a type of styrofoam that dissolves instantly.
Oh, okay. I remember I shot my buddy one day with the blank, and I didn't expect it. He was reading the newspaper, went right through the newspaper, hit him in the chest, and he thought he was dead.
Yeah.
Scared living shit out of them, right? It's just
I had to
like
run.
real, like real.
Yeah.
We used to, when we first started doing this, use soap.
As
soap.
a stopper, yeah, yeah.
You take a bar of soap and put it across it.
Well, that's what
Uh-huh.
they use that in special effects, don't they? Wax and stuff like that with wax bullets to have a little bit of blood in them or something when it hits.
Soap
Or...
don't dissolve.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine got hit right square between the eyes with a chunk of soap, knocked him ass over decal.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Then we tried cotton. My shotgun
sir.
one time, I had shot off, and you can see the cotton ball dancing about 25 feet out there.
What kind of gun do you use?
I use a Colt 45.
Colt 6-inch barrel?
Yeah, peacemaker.
All right. Peacemaker.
Uh-huh.
God damn. I used to have an old Ruger with the Colt 45 with the long barrel on it, but it's
Well, you
not.
see, our weaponry also has to be as authentic as possible.
So that's about 1879, 1880. Is that the Peacemaker, or a little bit earlier?
1880.
Yeah. Before that, they had the old kind, different. Peacemaker was the one with the cartridge, wasn't it? More or less.
If they catch you with a non-firing pin type, you know, with like the Ruger's got the firing pin built into the frame,
Yeah.
and it's a flat hammer.
Oh, that transfer bar type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll gig you on that.
So you got to be
have a
authentic.
floating pin on the hammer,
Floating pin.
and it's all different little things. Like I've gigged a guy because he's wearing modern spurs.
Oh, you were one of the judges that day.
No, not today.
I mean, at that time you were probably.
I was,
Yeah.
yeah.
So how many teams today?
We're hoping on 18 to 20.
So that's going to be 2 hours ago then, more or less. If
10
it's
minutes,
18 times
person,
2 is
and-
180. That's 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
That's going to go on for a while then.
We'll have a comp today, one tomorrow. Then the best 4 teams will compete Sunday for the prize money.
Yeah.
For the prize money. How much? Whatever comes up. I mean, more or less. I guess.
$2,000 first place.
That's not bad.
Oh, this is going to be good fun.
Yeah, right, right.
Well, I've gone all the way
Competition.
from San Diego, California to Topeka, Kansas for $200.
No kidding.
Well, yeah, but you liked it. You didn't have any fun though, did you?
Didn't I have? Well, as the good Lord smiled on me, I came out 3rd in the nation, best actor and best wardrobe.
Really?
No, I didn't have fun.
No, of course not. You don't do this to have fun.
I get off at 3 though. I haven't even taken it in. You could use my boot.
We're Summers and Younger from Kick FM. You may applaud now.
Oh, there we go. Hey, they're trainable.
Welcome to the Kit Carson Rendezvous. We don't have a PA system, so we're going to kind of holler today. we'll have a PA system tomorrow. We're going to have 3 days of gunfighter competition here. And there's going to be 5 teams involved today, and eventually I understand there's going to be like 7, 8 teams. A couple more teams are coming in tomorrow. The wagon train went beautifully. They had a holdup, I understand. I'm not sure. I think the 7th Cavalry caught them.
Already?
And got the gold bullion
They're
back.
on their
I'm
way.
not real sure
They're
about
on
that,
their
but they're
way.
on their way. They should be here about 4 o'clock this afternoon. They got some great footage of it. If you get a chance, Channel 4 covered it. And it's going to be on Channel 4 at 5, 6, and again at 11. So you can see some of the Old West action right here in Washoe County. Appreciate all of you coming out. We've got some people I'd like to introduce.
The judges.
The judges, for example, for the gunfighter event. Wild Bill Hickok. I wish you'd come up here and take a stand. I want you to look, take a good look at this guy.
Look at the long strands. His clothes. This is original, too. This is great.
Isn't this neat? Isn't this beautiful? This is great. Wild Bill Hickok was known as one of the worst gunslingers in the Old West. That's because he kept such a sloppy holster. You know, he slung several guns.
Go ahead.
Another judge, Bill
I'm gonna
Hessam
leave
from
with
Cactus
him.
Jacks, would like to introduce you. Thank you, Wild Bill.
Wait, I think we should talk about his outfit, too.
Yeah, this, I don't know if you guys knew they had gay lib in the Old West, but no. Yeah, that's what you call one of those fancy dudes. And we'd like to introduce Francis and Kent Hayes, Hollywoodans. In fact, Francis was involved with the Young Riders TV series, and she did wardrobe for the Young Riders. So let's give them a big hand here. This is all a member of the National Association of Old West Gunfighter Teams. And I'd like to introduce some of the individuals from that. The National Vice President, Tracy Walker, who's he's Bat Masterson today. He very seldom takes his hat off. He has a gun hidden under there. So.
No, I've got a parking lot
Why don't
started.
you, just while you're up here, tell them you've been in business for about 10 years. Why don't you tell them how it all got started?
Okay.
And,
Come down here.
yeah, let's sit down here a little bit. We'll move our PA system down this way.
You can hear me, right? Okay, good enough.
Right here should be about right.
Let's tell them about
right
the Gunfighters Association.
Okay, good enough. This was formed about 10 years ago, and Frank Boyer, right here, was one of the founding fathers of the association. We got together to recreate the Old West as it actually was, not the Hollywood Old West. Now, don't get me wrong. Today you're going to see some comedy out here, too. Keep in mind, back in the early 1870s, 1880s, Eddie Foy did a lot of vaudeville. A lot of that type of comedy was done back then. So the comedy you'll see today would have actually been done back in those days. You won't see anything like floating shotguns or surfboards or anything like that. The gun rigs and the costumes that everybody's wearing is absolutely authentic. If they're not, they get judged down points by these fine judges here. So what we do is try to recreate the Old West, try to teach an entire generation what the Old West was really like. There's a whole bunch of people growing up thinking the Old West was Hollywood. That's not the case. We continue, and we're going to be trying to do the same thing for many years to come. I feel very fortunate being elected the vice president just recently, having a dynamite time doing it. Stay cool and have a good time. Thank you.
Tracy Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Tracy's character, by the way, Bat Masterson, was a dentist, right?
No, that was Doc Holliday.
Oh, Doc Holliday. Were you in the medical business at all?
Was I?
I understood Bat Masterson. I thought you were because he was the guy who used a drip pan under his chair.
No, he was a sports writer back in New York, as a matter of fact.
Is that right?
That's right.
All right. Tracy Walker, I want to introduce Frank Boyer, the California representative of the National Association of Old West Gunfighter Teams.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here, and while you're here, enjoy yourselves. And all of you guys from the association, thank you for coming.
Could you tell us some, we're going to have a gun safety program. Is that going to be today or tomorrow? And tell us a little bit about
there
it.
There will be a gun safety little skit put on before the competition starts. And we do this before each competition to let the world know that it isn't guns that kill people, it's people that kill people. And we show you what can happen to you even with a so-called blank. One of Hollywood's better stuntmen a few years ago killed himself with a blank load in a gun because he was damn fool enough to put that thing to his head. and it killed him. And we show you what these things will do and explain to you why every gun you see should be approached as a loaded gun and treated as such. And the guys that are going to put on the safety show will tell you a hell of a lot better than I can. So thank you again for being here.
Frank Boyer, ladies and gentlemen. And a guy that we've worked with extensively from Nevada, our very own representative, J.D. Davis. Come on up, J.D. J.D. portrays several characters, and he does this for a living at times, too. Do a lot of the gunfighters get bit parts in movies and television?
At times, yeah. At times you can get bit parts. If the dog's not rabid and the cats are well fixed, yeah. Yeah.
I know you're tickled to have this the gunfighter competition here in Nevada at the Rendezvous, and you expect it to get bigger and bigger. How many teams this year do you expect?
Well, this year here we're going to have 11, I believe, right? We're going to have 11.
Up to 11 now, yeah.
We're up to 11 right now, but we may have some more sneak in tonight, we hope.
Tell them how serious this is. As
Serious?
far as the competition, it's on a national level.
It is on a national level. The people that are sanctioned are actually competing for points to go into the national finals. The other teams that are not sanctioned members are getting their feet wet, finding out what competition is, and hopefully we can coax them into this national association.
We've got about 20 new members so far today. You'll be pleased.
Very good. 20 new members today.
So they can join now.
Yeah.
Anytime they want.
Anytime they want, right. So that's what this competition is about, is to coax more people and more teams to compete, to put on performance to people in various things.
Great.
In hopes to doing much bigger and better jobs.
It's going to be Hollywood time. Thank you, J.D.
Thank you.
J.D. Davis, ladies and gentlemen. His pretty other half, by the way, made my partner. This is Sally Summers, my sweet partner.
Made the clothes,
She made the clothes. Yeah, she didn't make my partner.
But they're located at that booth right behind you there. If you're interested in the period style dresses, they make the material and they can actually custom design something for you.
These were made entirely from the skins of unborn bicycle seats. Did you want to ask a question?
Yeah, what time is the show tomorrow?
I think it's 1 o'clock every day. Am I right on that? 1 o'clock every day. Saturday and again Sunday. But of course, the Rendezvous, all this area out here, just tremendous things happening, and there'll be more things happening in the gunfighter section. Is that right, Frank?
Yeah,
More here?
We'll probably throw some impromptu things in as
All right,
the days
great.
go on.
All right.
These guys are hams. They have to understand.
There's also photographs available with your favorite gunfighter. Where's the lady at? Who does the photos?
Oh, she's right. Her booth is right back here. Actually, her table.
So you can pick your favorite gunfighter and have a picture taken with him. They're right behind there underneath the big tree.
Now take a walk around. There's lots of stuff. We'll be talking about that tomorrow more when we have a PA system. A little thing I did forget to mention about JD. I didn't get to show you his foot. He's missing a couple of toes where one night he taught himself how to dance. You know, by shooting. Okay, all right. We want to introduce the first of the teams. There's going to be 5 teams. We're ready for competition now, I guess, judges. The Virginia City Vigilantes. Could I have the team leader out here, please?
Behind you.
Virginia City Vigilantes.
Could I have your team leader, please? Can I have the safety thing first? You're going to have to. Frank?
Will.
Are you guys ready for competition?
Yeah, whenever you are.
Okay. I'm just going to let you tell that. Okay, what's your name? Hi, Curtis. This is Curtis Greer, sometimes known as Lefty. Come on down here a little bit, Lefty. And he's the team leader of the Virginia City Vigilantes. Why don't you tell us about your team, how many members, and what you're going to do today?
Well, today we have 12 members with our group, although we do have a few more back in California, in Orange County. We are a living historian stunt reenactment organization. We do a little bit of everything. We travel around to the various school districts in Orange County, California, and thereabouts, some up in LA County. We educate the children anywhere from about 4th grade on up as to the way the West really was. We also educate the children as to how Hollywood has portrayed the West. And we kind of give them a whole gambit of how the West really was and how the West everybody really thinks it is. And what we're going to do here today is how the West was, and that's what we do.
All right, so is this a lawman outlaw type situation here that you're going to set up?
Well, basically, the kind of skit we're going to do today is some cowboys having a good time, get on the wrong side of the law and they're wanted, and the rest kind of follows along after that. We'll leave it be a surprise for the rest of you folks. I think you'll all enjoy it.
Good luck, and I think we're ready for you.
Okay.
Before you guys start your skit, who is going to do the safety demo?
We are.
You? Oh, you're
Yes,
going to do
we
the.
are
Oh,
gonna
okay,
do the
good.
safety.
Good.
Why don't you-
You're going to do it first, then.
We're going to do it first.
Yeah, we're going to turn it
Thank
over
you.
to Lefty, then he'll do the gun safety demonstration for you.
I think if you sit right over here.
Well, we're just going to go back over here and kind of do the interpretation. Yeah. Can everybody hear me over here? Does my voice project well? Okay. My name is Jacob P. Coltrane. That's my stage name. My friends call me Lefty because I am left-handed. Well, today, what I'm going to show you here is the use of the types of weapons that we, the Virginia City Vigilantes, and also those other groups that are represented here today, what the use of these guns are. These are live firing weapons. They do fire real bullets. However, we are only using blanks in these skits. We wouldn't want to be killing anybody on accident. The first particular gun we're going to demonstrate today is a Colt Single Action Army in 38 caliber. The Colt Single Action Army was put out in 38 caliber in 1889. It is one of the rarest of the Colt Single Action Armies. And our friend over here, Cody, is going to demonstrate what a blank will do to an innocent tin can.
Fire in the hole!
Now that tin can roughly represents 7 layers of your skin. It has the thickness of 7 layers of your skin. However, you may know that your skin can be cut very easily and a tin can may not. So it is infinitely harder, or not infinitely, but definitely harder than your skin, and it can do damage. The next weapon I have myself is a Smith & Wesson break top 44 Russian. This particular pistol was introduced in 1881. And I will show you what it will do with a 44 caliber blank. Fire in the hole. Nice little hole in, nice big hole out. It definitely does some damage. The next particular weapon is also a single action army. It is the first caliber ever issued by Samuel Colt in the single action variety. It is a 45 caliber single action army. And that's a Bisley if I'm not mistaken. Along about 1890 something, Colt came up with a neat little pistol with a nice curved back grip for target shooting. That's what he's doing right there. There it is. Fire in the hole! A little bigger boom. But now we got something really neat for all you guys. The 12 gauge, side-by-side, double barrel, sawed-off shotgun. This is a coach gun. This is the gun that really won the West because it did everything, including opening tin cans. Fire in the hole. Ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude the safety demonstration. But for your information, we do ask that no one go beyond these forward hay bales right here. That's for your own safety. Okay? Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
Sassy! I see some customers. Where? Right here. Looky there. A barmaid. I like that. She's a pretty one. Haven't seen that in a while. We said we'd go in there and get us a drink, boys. Come on in, boys.
I don't see you any work around here.
Come on. Bring us some drinks. Hi, ma'am. You call that whiskey? That's right gut. Oh, come here, darling. She ain't at all friendly, is she? How about a refill?
Refill.
Come on.
I see your money, boys.
See, money, I'll show you something, darling. Come here.
Come on, boss, get
I think she loves me. I think I am in love, boys. Oh, I smell sheep. All right, sheep herder, you just stay downwind.
Well, howdy, gals. Tulsa! Tulsa? Tulsa. An ugly tramp like you?
Get back! I got one. Come on, show her, sassy.
Ladies! Wait.
Come on, sassy, come over here and sit with us.
Get back to work.
Tulsa?
Take care of the
You're
customers.
going to buy me
Come on, sassy,
I
you
will.
are tired.
Maybe you need this.
dress.
I will.
Wait, no, where's your money?
I haven't got paid yet, but I will get paid pretty soon. Okay, gal?
Pretty soon ain't soon enough.
Well, you want to go in the bar and we'll have us a drink here?
That is my girl. Excuse me, son. That's my girl.
I am not your girl.
She says no.
Well, this is my bar.
Well, he says no.
Well, this is my town.
I don't think so. Going in the saloon, I want to drink right now.
Mister, I didn't mean anything by what I did.
You're a little cheap, right? Too big, little French toast. And I tell you,
And you're a pig.
pig. She called me a pig.
Somebody help him. Get him, boss. Tulsa. Get him. Show him something, Tulsa. Knock him down. Kill that scallywag.
No guns!
How do you feel, boy?
Hey, Billy. Yeah, Billy. You show him, Billy.
Hey!
Hey, just hang on.
Back it up!
Hey, are you okay? Kill him! What are you?
Show him, Billy. Billy.
Come on, right now.
Let me go. Sheriff, where are you, Sheriff? Sheriff!
Let me help you up.
We're gonna finish.
Sheriff! Billy, get him! Hold it up! Just hold on! Sheriff!
Come on! Get him! Finish him off, dog! Yeah!
Guys, get his head back! Sheriff! Get out of the hotel! Wherever you are!
All right, boys. Son, we're gonna weigh you down with lead!
All right, boys, put up your guns right now.
Lefty!
Well,
How you
Cody,
doing?
Billy,
hey, look,
come on.
I believe I got a warrant for your arrest.
That's right, I'm a legend in this town, in this territory.
Well, I'll say, you broke your dog out of jail. I guess I'm gonna have to take you in, so you guys better get ready to go. Unless you want trouble.
Tell you what, Lefty, I'll make you famous. You'll be the first sheriff scalp I get.
Oh, really now?
That's right, there's 4 of us and 1 of you. Show 'em, Sassy. Right. Rico, is back from taking that prisoner to Virginia City.
Yeah, they do
Howdy.
figure out to even up the odds, don't it, Cody?
All right, I want no trouble. All right, boys, get 'em.
Get him!
Hey, boy! Look out!
Come on, boy! Come here! Come here, get up!
Please! Oh, no, there's nobody to help you, Billy!
Get out.
No, you hold it right there, Colt.
I got him. Let him buy you a drink. Now I'll take care of you. Ah! Ah! Ah!
That's it, Billy, that's it! Yes!
It's all your fault!
No, it's not.
You'll be a legend, lady. You'll be the first woman to die for the gun.
No!
Cody Roberts.
Ha ha! You missed! Glad I was on that diet. Cody, you always didn't buy that gun. Now you're gonna die by it. Here's a couple of blue whistlers, free of charge.
No, fine. Sheriff! Yeah! I think we got them all. Okay, let me buy you a drink.
Thanks a lot, boy.
I'm not done yet! You!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Virginia City Vigilantes!
Come on out here. Take a bow. Come on out here, all of you.
Oh, that was good.
Mad Dog Jim.
Chico Lopez.
Sagebrush. Lefty Coltrane.
That's it, Sue. Suzette Simone.
Cody Roberts.
Rawhide.
Rico.
Billy the Kid.
Have a good day.
Bye.
What you gonna do, Pa? I'm gonna make you guys have a duel. When I get done, we'll know whether or not you got enough nerve to do it like a gentleman. Now, follow me, gentlemen. All right, I don't know how all this goes. I don't know the particulars of this, but I do know one thing. Anybody shoot before I tell them to, and I'll shoot them down like a dog. And I mean it. You get back to back, and I'll count 10, and you take 10 steps, and then you turn around, and I'll say, ready, aim, fire. When I say ready, you cock your gun. You got one shot. Anybody that shoots before I say, I'll shoot him. Are you ready?
I can feel you sweat right through my shirt.
Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready. Aim. You good for nothing thing, I told you.
Now's my shot.
Shoot him. Come on, shoot him. Shoot him. You're no good. You're no good. You never was any good.
Hank, watch out.
Don't do it. Don't do it. What? I told you I'd do it. I told you. Damn your soul, I told you I'd do it. I told you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the light and time.
ballet? Well, it's about a group of miners and trappers that are having hard luck and can't make no money. They don't have any culture. They can't get nothing but bottom of the barrel women, and they're getting real tired of it. So they decide to do something about it.
Yeah, come on over here.
Well, he ended up saying he ended up having us do a ballet dance.
Hi.
We ended up dancing in Red Rum John. What are you doing? Here's your swan lake.
And you ought to see some of these, is it, let's see, Buckskin Billy Prescott is about 300 pounds, I guess. You'll come over, come right over here a little closer. And, but he doesn't, he narrates, he doesn't actually get in a tutu, does he?
No, he's a big boy there.
But that'd be like a 4/4 and 8/8. Yeah, that's true. But there's a lot of singing, a lot of music, and a lot of authenticity about primarily Virginia City, right?
Yeah, it's basically what it's about is a Comstock.
Today, let's give them a big hand over there. I know they can hear it. They've been through a robbery and everything, and again, let me remind you on Channel 4 at 5, 6, and again at 11 o'clock, you'll see footage on television of that holdup and what happened about, I think it's about 12 minutes after noon today, when some rascals tried to get away with the gold bullion that they were carrying. And Channel 4 was there covering that sucker, and you'll see footage of that at 5, Sickle Valley. They started out at the Stage Stop Cantina, went to the Shaboom, and then they started out again this morning, and here they are. How'd you like to travel like that from Reno to Carson City every day?
Where's Vic? Do you see Lynn? Do you see Vic on that?
Huh?
See Vic? That's Gary right there with the mules.
Where?
The green.
Come on over this way a little bit, Steve. This way.
What'd you tell that guy that was trying to salute you?
I told him thank you very much, and that's where the water was.
Telling him off.
No. Do that after we unharness.
Yeah, rest of Exactly what caused this is a great outfit. I love the clothes. You know, these clothes are authentic, and it takes a lot of hours and a lot of effort and time to find them. Trust me. Dave, come on over here. This won't bite. You gotta come this way. Okay, Dave. Now you've been in this how long?
I have been in reenactment a little over 15 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
But that was with Rendezvous, Mountain Men, and what have you. Gunfighting and living history. Oh, about 2.5.
So this particular group that you have together now, though, has only been together how long?
Since April the 8th, I believe it was.
That's a short amount of time for, I see, the clothes that you put together. How many hours do you put in? Now, I know that you're judged on other things other than just clothes, but obviously because I'm a woman, I'm interested. How many hours does it take to put the clothes together?
Oh, gee, sometimes the hardest part. Could take anywhere from 12 to 15 hours just to put a pair of pants in the right condition.
Well, I see this beautiful dress. Did you make this, or is this original?
I made it. Almost a week to do that.
Almost a week. Yeah, that's just for one dress. Now, you start with the clothes, right? And then what comes next for authenticity after that?
A lot of research.
We spend quite a bit of time with the Historic Society and the
I
library.
don't know what you're being judged for. Would you mind telling them?
I'd have to look at the rules. No, we look at they look at our clothing to make sure that we have proper attire for the period. The characters that we're portraying, whether we have enough money to bribe them. The overall, also the acting abilities, the skits that we put on.
So tell us about your skits.
Well, I think I will leave that up to our lady here, who is our announcer.
Okay, great. Well,
Especially when the
what's your
heads went up
announcer's
against
name?
the wall and stuff. Yeah.
I'm Janice Law.
Okay, tell us about your
Yeah.
Explain.
No. Yeah. No. This one covers 46,000 square
Picture in your minds a small cattle town.
One of the biggest
A trail
FM
herd had just arrived
signals.
yesterday.
It is the biggest
What
on
we
the
will
map. It's one of the
portray
biggest.
is what might have happened of
We did
times
indicate
past.
quite a ways.
Here they are.
Easy to do it yourself. Davenport. Haven't seen much of you lately.
Yes, I know. We were supposed to have met last night. You knew my husband would be detained until late, and we could have been together for a change.
I had to work late because of the cattle drive. Besides, you know I'm not wealthy like your husband. If I were, you might have married me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you angry.
Oh, Marcia, if I had the money, I'd take you away from this dreary life in this small town. I'd take you to places like San Francisco, St. Louis, New Orleans, New York, and maybe even passage to Europe.
Oh, John, would you really do that for me? Oh, I thought we could. Oh, John. What is it? What's this with my husband?
10 of 5.
You haven't noticed my new gown? I'll say to you to dance tonight.
Yeah, and they are. And all you have to do is hook up to your receiver for the wireless.
Oh, you're not ready.
Why, my dear, what are you doing here at this hour? Sure was a rowdy time we had last night. Feels like that entire herd ran over me.
Yeah, boy, that was fun. If it ran over you, I think they all stopped for a rest in my mouth. My saloon girl sure was nice, though. Boy, was she fun. Danced my shoes off.
How much money you got left? Between that faro dealer and that roulette table, I'm so broke I can't even buy a cup of coffee or something to eat.
Yeah, I hear you, partner. I'm the same way. That saloon girl took me for a ride and every time I had.
Well, now that we're busted, what are we going to do? What's next weekend?
Well, I don't worry about things like that. As long as I got a loaded gun, the banker over there got some money, my friend. We're in business.
Wait a minute, what do you mean? You gonna hold up that thing?
Yeah, it'll take a little nerve. You with me?
All right, find the money, banker. Back on. Give me the money.
Michael!
Wait a minute, get out of here, quick.
Father, are you okay?
Yes, dear,
John,
yes.
you saved me. How brave you are. Face of death.
Oh, see if it's all here. How much would they have gotten? Why? Almost $10,000. Money not only from the town, but the money from the cattle drive. I'm going to send it by Wells Fargo to San Francisco tonight. $10,000. That's more money than I can make honestly in a lifetime. And I'm tired of being honest and not having enough. I can do much more with that money than Wells Fargo ever thought of. Why don't you hand over that bag? John, what are you doing? You're my friend. Do this to us. Oh, yes, I can, and I'm doing it. Now, hand it over.
on, take me with you. At last, I'll be able to see all those places you promised to take me to. Well,
Marcia, what are you doing?
I'm through it this town. You never take me anywhere. I'm a
You cad! If I had my pistol, you wouldn't dast do this.
Well, you don't have your pistol, do you?
No, but I'll see there's a warrant for your arrest and a sizable reward.
Well, I'll deal with that when the time comes.
Father, here.
Halt! I have my pistol now.
You wouldn't dare shoot for fear of hitting your wife.
I'm a crack shot. I have no fear of my aim.
You shot your own wife. Why, you?
Got the money for you again, Daddy. Here you go.
This is a pistol from my bureau.
Oh, well,
I've talked to you about this before. You persist in acting like a boy, I'm going to treat you like one. To the woodshed. Everybody up? Ladies and gentlemen, a nice pass.
Now come on over here and let's get some names one at a time. And come by here and parade in front of the judges.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm Terry Scott.
Okay, right over in front of the judges. A pretty lady.
Janice Law.
Recovered quickly. And who are you?
Jason Danielson.
Jason Danielson, right over in front of the judges.
My name's Dick Weigel.
Dick Weigel, okay. And the former lawman.
I'm Vern Davenport.
Okay, Vern, right over in front. And the banker.
Dave Hersler.
Dave Hersler, right over in front of the judges. Great job. That's time has passed, ladies and gentlemen, from Sparks, Nevada. Okay, all the judges are ready? No, I don't care.
You ready, Smokey?
It's like I have in Tennessee. Well, he said both Tennessee and
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our fourth competition of the day. It's called the Capital Stonehouse Gang, and it's one person. His name is Smoky Tom, and Smoky is right here. I'd like to introduce him. Something big happened. You come on over here closer to me, Smoky, so we can talk. This man went to the Nationals last year and came in third in our nation right here. So, congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
How long you been doing it?
Well, we've been doing it approximately 9 years.
And I know you've got your act together by now. What do you do? Give us an idea of the skit.
Well, you're just going to have to wait and see this.
There's no premise that we need to know about then.
No, it's just the name of my skit is The Life and Legend of Smoky Tom.
All right, ladies, let's give him a big hand, and let's get Smoky Tom out here. It's called the Capital Stonehouse Gang.
Lord, why'd that turn out to be like what I hated the most? I didn't realize it. By the time I was 16, I already had me a reputation. One I didn't want.
It all started when 5 of Quantrell's gang rode into our spread. Killed my ma and pa. But I was up in the hill hunting table meeting, I didn't hear nothing. I got down off the hill about sundown, and I saw Pa ride off, laying there by the well. He never even got a shot off. I went over and I was trembling. I started to pick him up. Suddenly I thought of Ma. And I ran back to the house. When I found her, I wish I hadn't. She must have been hard to kill. Hearing a noise in the back room, so I tiptoeing like, not knowing exactly what I'd find, I saw him bending over my sister. And I could tell right off he weren't trying to help her none. His rig was laying there in that chair. I softly shucked it, and I softly called him. His head snapped around quickly, and his eyes were wide as horror. He heard the click of that hammer coming back, but he never heard it fall. My body was trembling as I knelt over my sister, and she looked up at me in her last breath. Tom, forgive and forget. But I can't. My body was trembling with hate and anger as I dug those 3 graves. But it had to be before I could go out after those last 4. Yeah, I was raised with the book, so I knew the words. But the only thing I could do was bow to make them pay the penalty. I found 2 of them in town. One sporting my pa's watch and the other trying to sell some of Ma's collectibles. My gun was quick and I was angry and I thought, 3 down, 2 to go. Well, that marshal, he didn't write a card on what I'd done, said I had to leave town. So I collected $1,000 reward on those 2 and rode out on the morning sun. You know, that outlaw trail's mighty easy to find, but it's sure hard to get off of alive. But I couldn't die. There's still 2 of them out there for me to find. And then, oh, Lord of mercy, then I saw her. Just shy of 5 foot tall, green eyes and auburn hair. Oh, man, eyes and love. Yes, sir, we settled on a little spread with tall grass and good water. She wanted chickens and a milk cow. So I hung this shiny 45 on a peg by the door, not planning on using it again. But fate had different plans. I had to go into town this one day. 3 days in and 2 days back. She being on a family wage and feels that bumpy ride to her upset stomach no good. So I left her behind. When I come over that ridge and dropped down in our Buck Canyon, I could kind of feel something was wrong. And I tell you, fear was choking in my throat as I ran in the door and, oh God, what have they done? My beautiful love. All limp and lifeless. Those beautiful eyes, those horrid glances there. I knelt and I pulled her body close to my chest. I couldn't cry. The only thing I could do is say, why, Lord, why? I bathed her, put her in her best gown. The grave? I had to dig another grave. I vowed I'd never dig another, but I sure fell a plenty. Well, I found 2 cowpokes in town. One sporting my 45, one I took off that first one some 1,000 years ago. He took both barrels of my 12 gauge in his chest, and the other, my bare hands. Well, that town marshal, he didn't cotton what I'd done. He said, you're gonna have to leave town, boy. He knew that the taste of death was back in my mouth. Many years and many graves later, I finally found those 2 Quantrells. I called them out in the street, and I shot them to rag dolls. I showed no mercy, no remorse. Well, town people didn't gotten to what I'd done. That judge, he said I'd have to die. But that marshal, being a knowing man, figured I should die the way I'd lived. So he brought me out here and gave me 2 bullets. One for my old horse and, well, if you'll excuse me now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Smoky Tom, the Campbell Stonehouse Gang. Congratulations. Right up there in front of the judges, Smoky Tom. We have one other competition. We'll get that underway in just a little bit. If the Nevada Gunslingers will start getting their stuff together, we'll bring them out. Just a minute. We'll give the judges a little bit of time.
You memorize that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. Is that written down somewhere? Or?
No, sir. I made that in my head. Well, yes, sir. I did write it.
Yeah.
I woke up one morning and it was my life, and I performed it, and I wrote it down.
Thank you.
This is the team leader for the Nevada Gunslingers. And what part of Nevada? You're going to have to come over here. That cord just doesn't go any further. What part of Nevada are you from?
We're from Reno, Carson, Washoe area. Right here local.
How many of you involved?
There's about 17 of us active right now.
How many performing today?
We've got about 8 people at it today.
Okay, can you give us an idea how long you've been together? And
Sure, we're Nevada's oldest, still existing gun team. We've been together well over 12 years, and we just keep doing it because we keep loving it. And we're going to keep doing it another 12 or 20 years. As long as history stays, we're going to be here to let you know about it. The teams that have been great, and we're just going to do something for you that I hope you like.
Can you give us an idea of what the judges should look for? What kind of a skit is it? What's the premise?
Okay, we're kind of going theater from comedy, tragedy type deal. It's kind of just another normal day in a quiet town that got real noisy. Kind of involves 3 pretty bad amigos, few pretty girls, the law, of course. Just can't have no fun without them. And there's one little bandy rooster, gabbity old fellow that just comes in and probably end up ruining the whole day.
All right, let's give a big hand and get them on in front of the judges. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nevada Gunslingers.
There's one of them. What are you doing?
You dirty, rotten, no good scoundrel!
Stay out of my hotel until you can take a bath.
Dad.
You creep! Next time I'll take you home, you young girl.
The name's Creep, not Creep.
Next
Can't
time
even get a hotel room these days. Where you are? I tell you. I'm sick. Got a hangover, and I need a drink. Well, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Speaking of horses, did you see my horse? About this high. Yeah, I got 2 kind of crickety ears. Yeah, I got 2 ears. Got a spindly legs. Yeah. Big gray spot here. Yeah, that's it. You what? You were hungry. You ate my horse. You wouldn't steal no beef. Haven't you heard of cows? They're nice too, you know. Don't steal me one. What'd I do wrong? Yeah, pal. Yeah, pal. No. Bordello. Oh, get over here. Bordello. Lower. Stay line. Saloon. Well, the last time you did, you shot a sheriff. Sheriff, come on, shoot him again.
All right, hold it, fellas.
She got a skirt on and a badge. Wait a minute.
I said hold it. I got you covered, Sheriff. I got you covered. Oh, you better shut, damn girl. Where's your coat?
Hold on. It's all right. How about those posters, ma'am? We had those made up in Virginia City and sent home to our gals. That's right.
Well, we're taking you until we know for sure.
Sheriff, that's the Dolly Brothers.
That's what I figured.
Dolly Brothers, no.
Well, we know for sure, so drop him.
Not him, dummy. What? Your gun, slow, with 2 fingers.
These two?
No, these 2.
Come on.
Let me touch guns. He's not safe. Careful now.
There's another one. Come on.
No, he's not safe. Can't have a gun.
All right. Well, let's move it. You first. That's right.
Get out of here! Get out of here before someone sees us! Where'd you get that? Hey, Sheriff, you shot! You can't have a gun, Frank says so! Dead, please.
Well, sir, now that I hit a ridge, I'm gonna go buy that there ridge I've been wanting to turn up. Well, look at there. All drunk again, sleeping on his job. Reckon I better check her out. Well, look at there. She got a hole big enough to drive a stagecoach through. Reckon we ought to help for help. Help! Their sheriff's been shot. Help! Well, just don't stand there. Help! Their sheriff's been shot. Did you all go?
Hey, old man! Oh, you shot the sheriff! Gun of smoking!
I didn't shoot that there, sheriff. I didn't come out from
You
that
saw it,
door.
didn't you?
I didn't shoot that sheriff. Did I shoot that sheriff? Did I shoot that sheriff?
Get your bag, feller! Monday!
You don't want what's in this here bag. Hey, I'm here. Over there.
I should be over here! Woo!
Now,
Guess what's in that bag?
you don't want what's in this here bag, well, I'm telling you right now.
Money, come out of the bank!
You don't want what's in that there bag.
You get with that money!
Shall I give what's in my bag?
Yeah.
Shall I give what's in my bag?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
They said yeah!
All right, all right.
Now get in that bag!
You sure now?
I'll put your body in there! That's right! They'll make boxes that short!
Digger, what are you doing? Get back here. Do I look like I'm ready for your power? No. Then what are you doing out here? Just checking. Yeah. Dadgummit, you impatient.
How about that bag? See, you come out of the bank, you put about money in buying a rent.
All right.
We're buying a rent, sure much. Yep, told you there was money in there. What? How more money? You better dig deep there, old man. He's getting obnoxious.
Would you hurry up?
I just cut him down at the knees.
I may be old, but I ain't dead.
How about the money?
You sure now?
Yes.
You must look to the bag. Hold on, hold on. I didn't do it. They started. Wait a minute. Will you get out of here, Digger? They do you got busy. You sure now? What? I ain't got a gun.
What?
I ain't got a gun.
You better find one.
Look at that bird. Guys are like a shooting squirrel back in old Kentucky. I swear, when I used to be a Pony Express rider, there was 10,000 Indians that way. And
You dirty old man! There's where my bro is! Which of my girls did you take this off of? Shame on you!
well, I didn't take it from anybody that needed it.
Shame on you!
As I was saying, there was 50,000 Indians that way and 40,000 Indians this way. And I was shooting.
Yeah,
and
but what
begging.
you doing down here in town? Didn't I tell you to stay up here in the mountains?
What?
Get trouble behind home and get out of trouble. Go on! Go on! Get home! Get home! Get home! Go! 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 Go!
Thank you, folks, from Battle Gun Slingers.
Okay.
Sitting down or in the back? Good job. Keep that position. I don't know about that one. Let me get mine out of the way. I know how you go up there. Don't flick it. You have to shoot like that. Shoot like this. Call it a great one. Across your feet. Barrel between. Yeah, it's like a hip shot. You play just fine hip shot. The guys are blowing themselves up.
What's a hip shot? Now, why don't they allow that?
had it been a tight drag, it's like a fracture. Then it's controlled. If you're reluctant to come up there to create
Oh, higher up.
what it basically comes down to is they can pull his number there.
Save the third. Stuck it right in the third. Watch. There you go.
You're always so Daddy! Richard! You bonehead.
Tight.
And that barrel over there's a pistol. Six, you need at least a 40 caliber to be legal.
We gotta have 54 of that.
That'll blow a deer apart.
Mississippi's gotta be 54 of that.
That's blow a deer apart.
Yeah, but what they figuring is that you don't get too many cripples that way.
Oh, you get the gutty smoking all at once?
Probably better balance.
It's a 1 inch.
I want something that's gonna be practical too now. It's gotta be black powder on.
Now let's say it's 1 inch in across the flats and it comes out to about here. It's 54 caliber and it's can do the lock of the cap on. It's 54 caliber. I mean, it's got a big little barrel.
I'm not buying that one. I have to say it's getting worse and worse.
Everybody's gonna buy one, and then they'll be over the world.
No, they're crickets.
That one of yours is a little bit big for me, and that one always looks so nice. And I served your
Probably have throw them in the warm malahide.
These things are like, I've been in the bucktails. Bucktails, yeah. Locust. That's the horse that they see back in the war here. It was too full. But it was nothing compared to what they got going on out there. These things fight for they're like they spit this sticky stuff out. Like tobacco juice. They'll eat cotton, they'll eat this tent, anything they get there.
When they first went out and out there their own rifles,
They went into training with their own rifles and they were training them with this big,
You take a chunk out of it. You bleed if you're bitten.
big, heavy, long
rifle. The biggest chunk out.
big, heavy.
These for fly swatter.
Yeah.
What caliber is that baby?
Pardon me?
This one.
It's 44.
Both of them
Actually,
44?
the same caliber as this one. Just a hell of a lot bigger.
I had a 44 about 10 years ago.
This is
Lovely
a
gun.
The Walker Coast. Made in 1840s.
44 was the biggest pistols went back then.
The what?
First one they had, the first
The
one.
Walker?
That's the biggest pistol.
4.5 pounds.
Oh, biggest and weight-wise.
Well, no, the biggest cartridges they were chambered for were 44 caliber.
Armbuster, huh?
Well, black powders, that's limitations. You know, if you wanted more power, you had to have bigger room for powder.
Let me get this on tape.
Where at over there?
Outside of Henley, about an hour outside of London. But they cannot have guns, black powder or nothing. They can have shotguns, and they have to be like locked up at night, in steel cabinets and stuff, but no pistols.
Yeah, I was over in England last June, well, a year ago. I couldn't find anything, you know, I was looking for surplus stores and stuff.
Looking for guns?
Well, I was just looking for surplus, military surplus.
Oh, military surplus, yeah.
Everything's been shipped out of the country. I can find more British and stuff here than the...
Go ahead, that's all right.
Oh,
No
I'm
problem. Go for it. I'm done.
Find a big ball.
The little tiny round ones?
Okay, tell him I'm doing it, man. Yeah, it's all under control. Drinks on the house.
They've got their split now.
Howdy, how you doing? You're on it. All right, welcome back. Oh, yeah, man. Ready to roll. Ready to roll. We got our little show going here. Get her going. Rendezvous tapes out here.
Yeah, your camp looks like one of the most comfortable.
That's pretty cool.
It looks good, you know, it looks real nice. I like the two little shelters, you know, and the sitting stuff. Have you actually lived in it?
Yeah.
Or are you living in it?
Yeah, we are.
It's an interesting way of life.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
I think even if I ever had a lot of money, I'd go out and live like this just for the hell of it, you know.
It's a lot of fun.
Actually, it takes money or no money.
Yeah, most of it we've all built ourselves, with the exception of the stove. Well, her stove doesn't go inside. I got a stove inside of mine.
I imagine you'd need it sometime.
It's nice in the snow, yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Chris, I don't know, last time I talked to him on the phone and around Christmas time.
God damn it.
I thought they'd be back, and I called them along around Christmas time, said how things going. You know, Merry Christmas. They said they were going to be someplace else.
Hang on, come on.
All day tomorrow and all day, but that's the only scheduled music there is. The rest of it's just going to be extemporaneous. You know how the stage was down here?
Yeah.
And he had the PA system and all that?
And
They're
then
not
had
doing
stuff
it
out
this year.
sitting so we could sit on straws.
Bales of hay and out so you
Yeah, they had bales of hay out so people could sit. And,
It looked like they're setting the stage up for the Badly Scattered band.
yeah. Yeah, the band gets a stage, but the Mountain Men got Buffalo Household. Those bones are getting hard to come by now. Yeah. Yeah. And it just seems like the price doubles every year too. Yeah. Right. It's a damn good investment.
Sandpoint.
Well, below Sandpoint, Prince Orleans.
Morning.
Morning. Mom, stop! I gotta let this thing down for a second.
Thanks a lot.
That particular one I don't have a need for right now. It happened to fit somebody's knife. Yeah.
Never works.
You gonna come by and say? Okay. I will, yeah.
All right.
Scotty was trying to get a hold of you.
You know what it is there.
Stay.
Corner reinforcements hold.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Where'd yours go?
That blew away.
Okay, let me get that. I realize I can't get as close. If I get it over there, I'm all right.
Stay further back and zoom in.
Yeah. No, that's hard.
When you're all done with that, we'll just hand you a card and then you'll realize you didn't have to do that.
No. Well, in actuality, it's more for your benefit than mine.
Oh, what are we doing?
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Oh no.
No, I'm not doing anything. But
Are these sharp?
Yeah, they're sharp.
Take them like the Skinner, the 2 Skinners there, 100 the ladies work their way up to them.
Really? Isn't that wonderful? Yeah.
Ask somebody to dance.
Okay, great. As the gentleman said, we are the Nevada Guns. Over there? No. Well, I can put them on speaker on top of my head. That might work if I walk around. All right, as I was saying, we are the Nevada Gunslingers, and we've been in business for quite a while. Now, our primary objective in this particular thing here is all to you young ones over there, and all the young ones over here. How many of you know that guns are dangerous? Raise your hands.
Yeah.
Boy, that's not very many.
Not very many over on this side. This side don't know nothing.
How many people over here know it?
the adults too. How many adults know that guns are dangerous?
Yo!
How many know strong? He says he's strong. Let's see if he can take a punch in that old stomach of his. Oh, he's gonna hit him in the arm first. See if it doesn't blow off first.
Sure, I'm always ready.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Felt good.
Now you gonna give him that old stomach shot?
Okay.
Better win his lunch today. Well, you got him down. Give him a kick.
I got it. Give me a kiss.
No. A kick.
A kiss. Okay. Like that?
Like that. That was a good one. He's holding up so far. Now, one of these as hard-headed as he looks.
He's his ugly.
Well, maybe we can rearrange a little bit for him. To be a good gunfighter, you got to have your face rearranged once in a while. You look like kind of missed that time. Why don't you do it again in slow motion so the folks can see it?
There's got to be better smelling whiskey in these parts. I doubt it. Okay, now. Okay. Now let's teach a gunfight. I want to learn a gunfight. I got a gun. You got a gun? Yep. You got a gun? Okay. When you're ready. Okay? Drop! I said drop!
Well, I guess he wasn't as dumb as he looked, right? Thank you, folks. The Night of Gunslingers.
Years old when we first met, so that's why we. But my name is Tom Wentz, and I'm the vice chairman of the Southern California World Fast Draw Association. We do a little bit different than the reenactments you've seen here, but we try to keep the Old West alive, starting in the 1950s when all the good westerns was on the TV screen. That's where our sport evolved from, but it still has a heritage, and most of the kids think, Gene Autry and Roy Rogers was the Old West. Well, we kind of carried that on. We've kind of, I guess I got enough rope here, is one of our fast draw timers that we use, and is how it works. It shows in hundredths of a second. If you shoot over, say, a half of 1 second, you better go back in the garage and practice some more. And I'll give you an idea. I hope you can read these letters. It's awful bright out here. Go ahead, Smoky.
Shooters ready? 101, 102, 103. Wrong button.
Now there's a speaker in here that picks up that time. That's 44 hundredths of a second. Now that
was fast.
Shooters ready? All right. I thought you were good. Shooters ready?
the clock. Okay, now, say shooter ready, set, and then give me a little second to think about it.
All righty. Shooter ready, set.
Good. And 3,000. That's almost a world record, but you have to be in competition, and I'm a big ham, so I get out here and really show off. So that's just one of the play. Because if you get faster on the trigger than you are on the draw, that's what happens. Uh-oh. And let me tell you, we don't use live ammunition. We're not even allowed to have it in our possession while we're competing in a contest. So everything is done with blanks up here. And I'll show you, we'll shoot a balloon here a little later. This is just kind of beat. On this one, we use both hands, and we found out the fastest way to draw and fire a single action revolver was by cocking it with your left hand while you're drawing it with the right hand. Instead of doing a James Arness job where you're getting halfway to the bad guy with the gun, we do it a little different. We twist the gun and your hip at the same time. We picked that up from Chubby Checkers back in the 50s, and that sure helped us out a lot here. So this is what it looks like. When you draw it, you just bring the gun over to the top of the holster and fire it right there. And I had some guy say, well, you couldn't hit anything like that. And I said, step off at 15 feet out there and we'll try it. He didn't want to do it. So I can hit a target at 15 feet at about 28 to 30 hundredths of a second with a wax pellet here. So let me try this one time and see if I can break the world record, which is 20.7 hundredths of a second.
Shooters ready? Shooters ready? Set.
All right. 1/100th of 1 second. Like I say, if I could do that in competition, I'd be a world championship, but I'm a big ham and I just like to do it in front of a lot of people. Now, what I'm going to do, I'd like to challenge somebody in the audience here. What about that guy digging in that box right there? Got a whole hand? Come up here. You've been trying to throw one deal.
See you later, Hisson.
He's that reasonable. You know, he's nice. I'm going to even let him cock the gun. Now, all you have to do, Bill, is you have that gun cocked. I'll have my gun in the holster. I have to grab the gun, pull the trigger, cock the hammer, level it, and fire it before you can pull the trigger. You think you can do that? Well, the guy's honest. I was going to ask if he's got the pink slip of his car. I was going to make a bet with him.
Clock has nothing to do with it other than it will tell by this light right here, whichever light goes on. Hey, Ken, bring me 4 more full loads.
We're betting on you, Bill.
Oh, there's this one. Right.
We gave it a...
Yeah, I can't hardly do it.
I'm winding it up. Okay.
Now, where did these come from?
Just like the new shoot box thing.
Set.
Now, what Bill's going to do is he's going to watch my hand. I'll tell Smoky. I'll tell Smoky I'm set. He'll push the button. The clock will run, but it has no bearing on it other than if Bill hits it. Go ahead, start it. If Bill shoots first, this little light will indicate. Go ahead, shoot. And if my light goes off first, indicate that I does. So they both work. This is not a trick.
Sure.
Go get him, Tom.
You gonna cock your weapon or you gonna go by that? Shoot now, Bill. Shoot now, Bill. Quick. Shooters ready? Okay.
I gotta push the button first.
Helps if you pull the trigger.
I'll tell you what, if you pull that trigger harder, it'll go off.
Holding their antique gun and they don't function well. For the first 2 shots, this thing is faster than an automatic. So see if you can count 2 shots out of this. Yeah, that was terrible. You could count those 2, couldn't you? Let me see if I can get them a little bit closer together.
You hear that? Boy, that was good. I don't rightly believe you, though.
Well, you guys are too smart for me, so I ain't gonna try that no more. Well, the weapon, and it was a tool of their trade, so they got to where they could handle it fairly decent. I was standing in the wrong place for that one. But they'd work and try to get fancy and show the other guy what they was doing. And sometimes they'd get a little too fancy and end up shooting. Well, I keep backing up on that thing. I'll have to stand in one spot so I know where I'm going. But they always knew where the gun was, because when they needed it, and they needed it fast. So they always had it there, and if they had... What are you laughing at? I said they knew exactly where it was at all times. So we'll try a little bit of this while we're working. About as good as we can get it there. We'll do a little bit of throwing here. I don't like to do this when you get old and get arthritic, so we might, this gunslinging bit might come into play here.
Whoa!
Almost gunslingers. Bang, that's right. There we go, a little better than that. Over there is just Nobody's seen that? Done that slick? Here's a double butterfly layout, which is your part of your old. We'll try a border shift here. There we go.
That's where the gunslinger part comes in. I sling them suckers all over the stage there, so that's why they call them a gunslinger. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll do something a little later on. I appreciate your putting up with such a sloppy job there. Thank you.
JT stunt actors. You guys drawn your end, a gorgeous young lady, and she has consented to sing for us the national anthem.
Hello, I'm Suzette Simone of the Virginia City Vigilantes. It's a great honor for me because this is my first year at the Kit Carson Rendezvous. And what I'd like to do right now is thank some really important people in my life who brought me to this place. And that is my fiancé, Chris, Vine, and then my 2 best friends in the whole wide world, and that's Susan and Curtis Greer. And right now I'd like to introduce to you the U.S. 7th Michigan Cavalry of the National Civil War Association.
Left of the line, march! Here to cross saber! Here to cross saber! Cross saber! Cross saber!
Thank you, Lieutenant Hill. And now, I'd like to have the help in singing the national anthem with the first annual Kit Carson Tubercular Choir. Would those members please come out and join me?
Stand! Saber!
I'd like you all to stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand, ladies and gentlemen.
Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. What is that?
Scooch over. Only are the two bird killers.
It's all right. No problem.
All right. Mark.
It's all right.
Let's hear it for the 7.
Those are blue-belly Yankees, right?
Yeah.
I'm a Southern and I'm a rebel anyway, you know.
So me, I'm a Yankee. I'm a rebel too.
So I think we have one thing in common, is the white complexion.
Kind of humor. A lot of you might remember a gentleman by the name of, thank you, Eddie Foy. He did the same type of comedy that you're going to be seeing today. So when you see this kind of comedy, don't think it's something we just pulled out of the barrel to throw at you and get you a snicker. A lot of the guys that are doing this stuff did a lot of... Howdy, folks. I'm Ted Draper, J&T Stunts, actors from Santa Rosa, California. Our story is about Big Joey. Now, Big Joey's first trip to the Wild West town of Tumrock, Arizona.
Thank you, thank you.
Our history sources say it may or may not have actually happened this way. But our story begins with Ma Kettle and her son, Big Joey, coming into town. Hey!
Shopping, Joey?
Mama, I don't want to go shopping!
Look at you, son. You done outgrown your clothes. Why, you just busting out all over. Look at you. You gotta go shopping with me. You ain't old enough to stand by here by yourself.
Mama, I'm 13 years old and I'm a man. I can be here all by myself if I want to.
Well, if you see Tommy right there,
Rigor mortis! Anything I can do to help? No, I'll take care of it. He's still alive! I think you fixed him! You sure you don't need any help?
Hey, kids, you have to sit back for a second.
Oh, I'm awful sorry, mister. Don't worry. I'll kill people for letting that. You can't kill me. I'm only 13. Then I'll give you a chance. Chance? A chance for what? Chance to draw. Oh, draw? I draw real well when I'm on the farm. I can draw a horsey, and I draw a little boy, and I can... No, not that kind of draw. I mean, flat iron. Flat iron. No, I mean, pull out your gun and shoot me before I can shoot you. I don't want to shoot anybody. I'm already in enough trouble. I don't even have a gun. Well, what do you think this is? It's not loaded. It's not loaded. How do you know that? I don't, but it's not checking. But I'll give it. But I'll give it a. My mama will check the gun. Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor! Hold on! The doctor! Hurry up! Doctor! Someone! I did it again! Let me have a take a look here. Oh, he shot me, Todd. Oh, I got it feels better, Todd. Better. You're a wanted man. 2 territories. I recognize you. You're Billy the Boy. Billy the Boy? Billy the Boy. You're going to jail. Come in his house. Take you to jail. He's a criminal. Oh. Look at all the trouble. What? Come here, boy. I'm in enough trouble. Come here and help me or I'll tell your mother. Come here. Come here. What do you want? Come here. There's dynamite around the corner there. Dynamite! Go get it. Go on, go get it, boy. I gotta know. What's the dynamite? Go get it. I'll tell your mother. Go on. Hurry up, boy. I'm in so much trouble. I'm doing good now. supposed to do